What purpose does the gentleman from California rise?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move to strike the last word.
The gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Moments ago, the TSA administrator announced that he will reverse his earlier decision to allow knives back onto airplanes, and knives will now continue to be a part of the prohibited items list on our aircraft, making our passenger and our crew more safe. This is positive news. However, the administration's desire to zero out this FFDO program, allowing our pilots, our trained pilots, to be armed on the aircraft, puts us in a position that will put us more at risk, will put passengers and flight crew more at risk. And the TSA not allowing knives on planes, that's just one step for passenger and crew safety, when we need a comprehensive approach to keep our passenger and crew safe, which would include not allowing knives on planes, which would include risk-based screening, which would include, as my friends from the other side have talked about, increasing funding for intelligence operations to make sure we know who are getting on these airplanes. But it would also mean keeping the Federal Flight Deck Officer Program fully funded. And this is a program I know about because of a personal friend in Livermore, California, who was a Southwest airline pilot, and I have seen firsthand over the last 7 years how serious he has trained to be ready for this program. And as my friend and colleague from the other side just mentioned, they fly down to Texas routinely to train down there, and they are very diligent. They do this many times on their own dime, and a lot of skill and effort is put into their training to make sure that if something dangerous were to happen on that aircraft, they would be prepared. And it's a task they take seriously, and it's a task we want them to continue to be supported by in the federal government. So to have comprehensive airline passenger security, we want to restore the federal dollars for this, put it back at $25 million, and I appreciate that this amendment was offered. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I yield back the balance of my time.